Previously on Freedmont.
Something's wonky with this app.
What do you mean?
I keep getting some sort of weird reading. It's the app that Newton made us use for our experiment.
Some sort of scholarships. Any problem?
At least it'll be something with the potential to be entertaining around here for a change. Did you guys just hear that?
Natalie's found something we need to talk to you about.
What is it?
A signal.
This isn't my area of expertise. Maybe you should talk to Mrs. Newton.
We don't even know if this is anything.
I'm not sure. Something's not right about this. But if no one's gonna help me figure it out, I'll do it myself. Frequency sounds. Voices.
Frequencies. Voices.
Yeah, you've heard them?
What if I have?
Finished the project for Newton yet?
We have started the project, yes. Nathan's just having some trouble tracking the sound waves.
What about that app I downloaded when I heard the loser tree? I was using it the other day.
I thought you downloaded it.
Well, I did, but I deleted it because my phone was being all weird. Remember the other day when it was making those weird noises? Well, ever since I deleted the app, no more weird noises.
This song is about the plight of the dog in many Asian countries. Here and all around the world, man's best friend. There they're seen as livestock.
Gross.
To us maybe, because the significance they play in our culture as companions. But there, the significance is much different.
She is so weird.
Did you say something about an app?
Were we talking that loudly?
No, I think Joel was just eavesdropping on us. I can think of some more interesting subject matter to discuss.
The app's interesting enough. It's the same one that Natalie's group is using, right?
Yeah, so what?
Probably nothing.
Come on, what is it?
Well, your app's acting weird, and the one on Peter's phone's acting weird too.
You mean his phone went all psycho too?
It's probably nothing, like I said.
Remember, class, your assignment is to a free-form expression of something that outraged or grieved in our culture.
Something's going on with him and that group of freaks.
So, why do you care?
Because I don't know what it is. And that makes it interesting.
Remember that the lab assignment I gave you on sound waves and frequencies is due at the end of the week.
About that, Miss Newton.
Yes?
Well, see, I've been working hard with Peter and Natalie, and I think we found something.
Don't tell me. You found another way to be a nerd on Runes of the Dragon.
Settle down, class. Trevor, what is it that you found that you think is so odd?
It's probably nothing.
Trevor, just tell me what it is. It's time for lunch.
It's probably nothing, but we think we found something kind of weird.
Weird? You'll have to be a little more specific than that.
Well, I dropped my phone the other night while we were using the app for the experiment that we downloaded. And sometimes we hear these voices.
Voices?
Yeah, they're garbled, but we can almost make out what they're saying.
When you're using this app?
Yeah, it's like broken, but...
It's probably just some cheap app that the designer made to mess with the people who download it. Or a science teacher who enjoys tormenting her students.
I don't think this is...
I didn't eat breakfast this morning and I'm starving, so why don't we just head down to the cafeteria?
But Natalie looked at the diagnostics.
I'm sure she did. Why don't you and your group just focus on completing the assignment?
Excuse me, sir. Sir, excuse me.
Can I help you?
Maybe. I'm here for an interview with Mr. Crane.
Well, I'd say you're a little bit lost then.
Well, I wanted to come out here first. I understand some students may have been outside sneaking around at night.
Nobody's sneaking that I know of.
Are you sure about that?
I can't be too sure of anything, but I'm pretty sure that if somebody was sneaking around, those would pick it up.
Well, what if it was somebody that wouldn't look out of the ordinary?
Huh?
What if it was someone like a student?
They're teenagers. I'm sure they sneak a lot of places.
With you?
Kids, you know, they sneak out, they smoke, they text, whatever. They want to blow off a little steam. I'm not a tattletale.
How would Mr. Crane like to hear that?
I don't know. Can't say that I really care. He's not the one that signs my checks. Now, if you'll excuse me.
How'd it go with Newton?
She wasn't very receptive.
That makes sense. She's too busy trying to look pretty and coaching her cheerleaders.
I think she was hungry.
This is something we've got to find out about.
We should just go to Crane.
And say what? We think something weird is going on around here. How many times do you think someone says that to him every day?
What about Miss Stanford?
I'm pretty sure we would have to draw pictures and diagrams to get her to understand what we're talking about.
I just heard something really odd from Beth.
If it was a sincere, nice thought, that would be odd.
She downloaded your app.
The Soundwave app?
I didn't even think she'd know what to do with an app.
I don't think she did either. I think she heard you guys talking about it or something and downloaded it.
So she downloaded it. What's so odd about that?
She had the same problem that Peter's phone did.
What did she do?
She deleted it.
That figures.
Can we help you?
For the only time, the answer to that question may be yes.
What do you mean?
You downloaded the Soundwave app?
So what?
You had signal interference because of the app, right?
I guess. My phone started making weird noises, so I deleted the app and that fixed it. I had the same problem too.
Two? Beth probably told...
I told the cheerleaders about it. Sarah and I both downloaded it.
And you both had the same problems?
What is this, the Inquisition?
No, but I think you're proving.
I guess that's why Joel was so concerned when we were talking about it this morning.
Maybe.
So let's slow down here. What exactly is the problem?
These kids and their crazy stories. Anyone else hear about this weird app that's causing the students to hear voices?
Well, actually, yeah. Colin and I were talking to a couple of students the other day about it.
You know, I overheard that Tolliver girl talking about some app that was making weird noises and ruining her phone.
That's odd. I haven't seen Beth Tolliver running around with a Natalie Wilder contingent.
You know, Natalie doesn't seem like the kind of girl to make something like this up.
She's very bright when it comes to science. Maybe one of the brightest students I've ever been around.
Well, you know what they say. Sometimes if 100 people are yelling fire, one of them's got to be right.
I have never heard that in my life.
You know,
As bright as these kids are, I think we forget that these are not normal high school students. I remember what Mr. Crane told us.
I don't think I was in on that conversation. Told us what?
Maybe we should listen to them.
Good. So maybe you'll listen to us now.